my constitutional rights.
Sir, you're gonna have to find someone else to make that DoorDash delivery for.
That's not how it works.
Well,
Can you tell me why I have to make a home? What's your name?
My name is Emily.
Emily what?
Yance.
Emily Yance of Watauga County Schools is telling me I have to find some alternative delivery person to make a delivery to the board, to the school, because of whose authority? Mrs. Yance?
I can let you talk to somebody else.
No, you can answer whose authority is preventing me from making this delivery. I don't have a criminal record. It's not lawful.
At 828-264-7190.
Nobody even answered the door. Hello?
Hi, I'm trying to find out for you.
Well, this is costing me a substantial money. This is not the first incidence that this order that the superintendent has levied on my personal liberties in my community has been suppressed. I cannot violate this because that would mess up my action.
Right, I understand that, and I'm trying to find out what to do.
He's supposed to answer the damn phone and tell me I can have permission, so we are not in conflict with this order that he supposedly thinks he's allowed to do. I can't go and violate this order at this second. I already have something in the works that is litigation that's going to take his job and everybody associated with his job. Did to be doing?
Who is the delivery for?
That's none of your business. That's confidential.
Well, we need to know.
Well, we need to know.
Well, I can't divulge confidential information about clients, ma'am.
We don't normally have DoorDash at the high school.
Well, you need to instruct your staff that they're not allowed to use such services because of the Scott Elliott's tyrannical implementation.
You're going to have to tell me because we don't usually have DoorDash at the high school.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Is Mr. Elliott there? Hello?
Communications dispatch, press 2. Communications.
Yes, sir. I'm a DoorDash delivery driver. I got an order here for 300 Pioneer Drive, the high school. You don't know what the destination is until you pick up the order. Scott Elliott has served me a letter saying that I'm not stripping me of the ability to interact with my normal business with no criminal charges. He's had this levy or this sanctions on my movement around the community. He's stripped my son of the ability to have a uniformed educational experience here in the state of North Carolina, and he's obstructed me from making my delivery right now. I called his office. He might be in danger because I called his office to get consent to drive in there and drop off these cupcakes, and he wouldn't come to the phone. He told me I had to get somebody else to deliver this. I don't know if he's familiar with how the free market works, but that's not a viable option. Then they asked me to refer. Yes, you're going to have to transfer me. I might as well wait.
Yeah, what is your name?
David Grig. Grig.
Okay. Yeah, second. Let me check.
I'm being
See if there's the question.
prohibited from doing my normal business.
Yeah, sir, hold on just.
Did they hang up? Dang, I need a cigarette. No, it's still going.
Hello.
Yes. This is
Yes, sir.
this is David Grig. I've been doing food delivery. This is the second job opportunity that Dr. Scott Elliott has stripped me of my ability to move freely around our community, and I can't deliver this order because I called his office to get his consent to make this delivery. He wouldn't even come to the phone. He told me I have to find another driver. That's not how this works. I don't have a criminal record. I've never communicated threats. I've not got...
Okay, can I ask you a question?
What?
Where's the delivery going?
To the high school, but I didn't know that until I
Okay.
accepted it.
Okay, that's fine. Now, question number 2, does it tell you who the order is
It
for?
does.
Can you give me that?
I cannot. That's client confidentiality, and I adhere to that at my paint jobs and at
I understand
everything.
that. I understand that. I have the same thing that I have to abide by on mine, too. The only reason that I'm asking is that this could be solved really quickly.
It could be really solved quickly. 3 years ago, if the superintendent didn't levy and sanction my normal business in my community and strip my son of a uniform system of station, and everybody's just denying it. It's criminal. Tell Rebecca it's criminal to take one syllable off of my social media Facebook page after especially for it to be solicited by government actors.
Well, like I said,
I hear.
about that.
Well, you should know something about that. I pay your salaries to know everything about that and to preemptively shut down aggression against my rights. That's what your salaries are paid for. Not to go out here and chase people down and confiscate drugs and suppress recreational rights and liberties, but to secure our rights and liberties, mister. Who am I speaking with, sir?
This is Lieutenant Morrison.
Okay, I don't know.
And I've been completely peaceful and completely.
Well, I am peaceful. I'm just talking to a phone that doesn't, and a government entity that doesn't desire to do their due diligence and apply the rules of law against the.
Can I finish my thought?
Can I finish my thoughts, sir? You're on the payroll. I'm sitting here being garnished and inhibited from doing my normal business in this community.
If you'll let me speak, I am willing to let you do your business. I'll meet you at the top of the road, and I'll accept your DoorDash order.
That doesn't even seem. Well, that'd be good. I'm at the Speedway. I'm going to have a cigarette while I wait for you.
You're at the Speedway.
In a black.
Hill.
Yeah, in a black car. How long will it take? Please tell me I got enough time to walk inside.
Do you want to meet me up at the top of the road where the sign is, or you want me to come down there where you are?
No, meet me here. At the Speedway.
Okay. I'll be down there in a minute.
All right.
How you doing, sir?
I'm not good, man, because this is all the time interfering with my life. This Scott Elliott superintendent wants to give me letters saying that I'm not banned. I'm banned from the Watauga County School property because I disagreed. I went to the podium of the Board of Education meeting, made a statement that said if you take a child out of the classroom for 4 months without conferring with the parents to try to abduct him through a soundbite that you guys procure through this interaction with the counselor, you belong in prison. And I left. I recorded it. I posted it on my Facebook. It's gone.
Okay.
So, you know, all the evidence suggests it's government actors taking away people's ability to challenge their procedures, although they don't adhere to the state guidelines of the procedures. My child's supposed to have a uniformed educational experience, not be taken out of the classroom unless all the kids are taken out of the classroom every day or multiple times a week for months without conferring with the parents, to sit with the counselor on a one-on-one situation. You from Watauga High?
Yes, sir.
Did you have that experience?
As far as I remember, yes, sir.
You got taken out of the classroom once a week
I got taken
at the age of 9?
No, I was saying at that.
Did you have the experience of being taken into a counselor's chambers with nobody knowing about it? I did not either. And I was educated to the United States Constitution, and I'm educating myself on the state Constitution, and you guys have a bigger duty on the state Constitution. The officer of administrations and officers of, all you guys have a duty, constitutional state duty, to be sure that nobody's rights and liberties are infringed. We shouldn't have to solicit a defense where we already pay for it and got it in writing. I shouldn't have to go to a court, which I'm probably going to be. So I got a dozen cupcakes, I want to be sure I'm still going, that I picked up. DoorDash doesn't tell you your destinations because I've been trying to figure until you pick up the order.
Yeah. Okay.
So when I got here and I realized I'm getting pretty close to where I think it is, I called Dr. Elliott and said I need some consent to go in here because I don't want to violate his mandate on my normal business in the community because of litigate. It would null and void the litigation aspect of it in the federal courts to get more. That's why I haven't been up to the Board of Education meetings, although I really feel like it. But due to the reading I've done, I guess the courts are the right venue. So are we going to go deliver these cupcakes like my normal business with no...
I'll take them up there for you.
I can't do that.
Here's the thing is I can't let you...
Well, I can't.
So...
I can't give them to you. I haven't been trespassed. Where's the paperwork that the county's got?
I understand you've been trespassed.
Where's the paperwork the county's got?
So what did the letter say that...
It's a threatening letter. It's a terroristic letter, unlawful letter.
Well, I haven't seen a letter. From what I understand, talking to Lieutenant Morrison, you're trespassed from the high school. Okay?
Well, then the order's not going. I'm not able to make my money. It should have come through in my background check. If I didn't get due process...
Listen, Mr. Grig, so if you're trespassing places, that doesn't show up on backgrounds.
Well, anyhow, it's not a lawful trespass, what I'm getting at. I have a job to do.
Okay, so here's the thing. They can trespass you from the property. They can trespass anybody they want to from the property. They have that right. Just
no, they don't. They cannot strip a resident of his constitutional ability to protest and address the government in their official capacity at meetings. It's all unlawful.
This has nothing to do with meetings.
It has to do with me earning a living and my son's uniform ability to have school.
So you have to say that you left the order with a person.
I can't.
DoorDash?
No, I have to deliver it pro se to the information. All right, I got all I want here. The superintendent wouldn't answer the phone.
I can't allow you to break the law, unfortunately, just because you have...
Well, it's an unlawful order, and you're allowing the superintendent to stomp on my rights. You have a state, North Carolina constitutional obligation to defend my rights, not go out here and harass people for dope. You too.
Target High School.
JANAS. Some lady named, yeah, I got an order for DoorDash for a JANA, last initial S.
Yes.
Is that you?
No, this is Lieutenant Morrison. We just spoke a minute ago, and I had an officer meet you to take that order, and you refused to give it to him.
I did. I can't. It's not his it's not his spot. I'm calling the person who ordered the food. Apparently it seems to be a government entity. Now, Jane, is she going to come down here and get it at the Speedway or not? Her name, I'm calling for a JANA, last initial S, not a deputy. Is she available?
She is right here, but sir, I talked to you a minute ago and you said it would be fine for an officer to meet you and get those cupcakes.
I did not say it would be fine for an officer to meet me and get these cupcakes. I said it's confidential, and if you want to escort me, that's fine, but whatever. Is she there? May I speak with the customer, please? Hello? 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 So you just want me to return these to where I got them? Hello? Customers refusing. I guess the customer's refusing to talk. Have they haven't hung up. Is she going to ride down here and grab these cupcakes? Hello? Hello? I guess I'll take the order back to the bakery.
Would like to report a serious safety issue, please press 9. Otherwise, remain on the line.
How can I help you?
Carlos, I just had an order. I picked it up. It was a dozen cupcakes. And the delivery destination was the school. And the superintendent wouldn't allow delivery because of a personal bias against me. So I just took it back to where I got it from. I apologize. I wish I didn't have such a terrible government entity in my community that would inhibit somebody just going around doing their normal business, but we do. You know, so I don't know how you rectify it. Do you need any information from me to go in there and do anything? I'm really disheartened with it.
Yes. And thank you for letting me know about what happened with this order.
So you please hang up and dial 911 if you know your party.
Hello? Hello? You're not going to answer? Hello? You just called? Yeah, sir, you called? Yeah, somebody called, just David Grig, just a minute ago.
Okay, yeah, hold on just a second. Let me put you up to him, okay?
All right.
Lieutenant Morris?
Yeah, you called me back?
Yes, sir.
This is David Grig.
To facilitate having Janice Smith come and get those cupcakes, but
You guys didn't reply on the phone, so I just took them back to where they come from. She could have. You know,
That's fine.
Mr. Elliott could give me permission. I could have dropped the stuff off on the sidewalk and been gone and not lost money, not had money taken out of the mouth of my son and myself. You understand that? You understand what you guys are doing is very wrong in this county, and the school board, social services, and the sheriff's department are all on notice as to their criminal activities. And it is criminal to discard your duties under the state constitution, let alone and then allow people to punish people unconstitutionally on the federal level. All this stuff is just one after the other, depriving me of the ability to make a living, depriving my son of what he should be enjoying, basketball, and he should have been able to go to the fall festival. But when members of the government employees villainize law-abiding citizens such as myself in good standings on every other front in my life until I had to engage through proclamation with the school system, and then have the school system do retaliatory actions, accuse me in 2013 of communicating bomb threats when I didn't even own a cell phone and wasn't even out of the bed, and that ain't something I do. Then they harassed me for years. Then I moved my son to the Hardin Park so we could go to the ball without having to drive all the way out in the county and stuff. And then they tried to abduct my child after taking him out of the classroom for months on end to harass him. You guys really need to examine your duties in this community. It's not running around here with enforcing prohibition laws. You're established to defend the residents' livelihood against tyrants, against people who subvert our freedoms and liberties. It's all in the state Declaration of Rights that you need to read. Every one of you need to read, especially Mr. Scott Elliott. Thank you. Have a good day, man. Stay safe. All right.
You too.
And don't go anywhere by yourself. Bye.